for the defending champions, Lakers of Cazenova, at a perfect 22-0, seeking their third overall state title, taking on the rising power, the Broncos of Bronxville, four-time defending Section 1 champ. They have never won a New York State championship. Our man Brown and Cannell in the attack, Hunt, Willard, and Lewis.
On the quick ball movement. First possession here for Cazenovia. Let's look to see what they do. Off-ball give and go.
Oh, look at this. Look in front, and they're on the board. Jake Lewis, the sophomore, gets the first one of the state final, and the Lakers strike first.
Now, Jim, this is something you don't see enough anymore. The quick, easy give and go. Basketball principles. Throw the ball, do something. Most defenders follow the flight of the ball. So there's the pass. P.J. Brown, initially, the ball comes from Henry Mann, ends up going back inside to Jake Lewis.
Well, it's a first quarter where virtually nothing has been decided. Both teams have had their moments. Both goalies have had their moments. After 12 minutes of lacrosse in this New York State Class C championship, the defending champs are down a single goal. But we have 3 quarters of lacrosse left. Bronxville, they got a stick check on Brown. And now a whistle.
Officials make the call. Let's take a look at what happened here. Here's the fight for the loose ball. Henry Lilly, that's where he goes. Lilly goes at, you know, he feels he got taken to the ground, so he wants his pound of flesh in return. Takes a guy who's already on a knee on the ground. You can't do that in this game. Lilly gets called for it. Good job by the official. One thing here, as this day's gone on, great cut. Beautiful feed from behind. Jake Lewis on the finish. His second of the day. Well done. Quick, hard-hitting execution for Cazenovia on the extra man. 30-second penalties, Jim, are very hard to capitalize on. It just doesn't happen fast enough. But you see here, Cole Willard from behind. Willard shows you his dodging earlier. This time his patience and his feed. He finds Jake Lewis on that strong cut to the goal. Lewis places the ball beautifully. It's 37th goal of the season, Jim, second today.
Jake Lewis, his brothers, were all Cazenovia Lakers. They all played defense. Jake is an offensive player. And Pat, Kaz was looking, said Coach Jim Lago, for an attackman that could play on the inside. Enter Jake Lewis. And he has been unbelievable in his 10th grade season in filling that need. But Jake Lewis has been impressive in our first quarter or so of play.
Lewis has been good, but going.
And the Lakers, undefeated, would break through first.
Good little ball movement early. Cazenovia gets on the board first. Jake Lewis did inside. Good ball movement. Extra man opportunity that time. Good ball movement inside. They find Jake Lewis again. Base a lot more room to operate.
Good takeaway there by Cazenovia. Now off to Rocket Clear. Here comes the sophomore White, Derek White. Now White pulls up for seconds, got a man right in front. Spectacular cut. Jake Lewis, it's the sophomore to the sophomore, and Lewis has his third in the state final. It's a hat trick for Jake Lewis, and the Lakers have a 1-goal lead.
And Jim, this is a case of initially Bronxville doing a nice job in transition defense. They see the midfielder who's chasing it down from behind. They what we would call slow play it or hold off. You see the movement back on the backside. Well done there defensively for Bronxville if you're Declan Borsich, but the offside steps